Hello there, people who have access to the internet and who are currently using it to watch this video. My name is Pun Food, or just Pun if you prefer, and last time on You Eat Soup, we finished off the Layer Cake Desert 100%, getting all the star coins for a grand total of 27 here, plus the 24 in the last area, so that gives us like 51? Probably. My math's probably right. This time, we're back playing as a la Gold. And we are heading to a split fork. Yes, You Eat Soup allows you to pick what world you want World 3 to be and what world you want World 4 to be. Well, kinda, sorta, not really. In the listing, it'll always have, Sparkling Waters, listed first. So, we're going to Sparkling Waters first. Yeah. Anyway, here we are. Sparkling Waters. Personally, I just love the tropical water aesthetic more than it feels good as opposed to beachy, just pure beach, versus this is like a coral reef almost. You know, but We Eat Soup and New Soup have a beach, and then New Soup 2 has a beach and mixed with a jungle, so yeah. So I think this I guess let's actually get into yeah, favorite water world from each game. I think You Eat Soup probably wins. The problem with New Soup 2 is that it combines its jungle and water worlds. So it's hard to really rank them, because there's only a couple actual water levels in its water world. It might be half, but I think one of them is also a secret level. Two of them I think are secret levels. Maybe three. It's just such a hard thing to figure out how to classify. And as such, I think it suffers and gets last place here. Personally, then I would say, New Soup. New Soup, I think, comes in second. I just don't remember the water levels being too fun in New Soup, as a whole. However, in We Eat Soup, the water world does have a good amount of beach levels, which helps. But I do love the coral reef, really tropical feeling aesthetic of You Eat Soup. Compared to, you know, even the beachy setting of, We Eat Soup. So, for that reason, You Eat Soup wins again, which means that, currently, that's 3 first place for You Eat Soup. That is, 2 second place? 2 second place, I think. For New Soup 2. Yeah, 2 second place for New Soup 2, and 1 last place for New Soup 2. So, and then that's, it's hold on, I'm doing the calculations on the spot here. I'm trying to remember how I ranked them in the previous episode. You know what I really should do? I'll have to do it in between parts. I mean, I could pause the game and just cut out the pause while I do this. But even though these are just live commentary, me just saying what I'm saying as I'm playing, in that sense of live, I maybe should take notes of what I maybe want to talk about in any given episode before starting. Because it would be so helpful to have a list of me actually going over and considering best water world from each game. So I would have loved to, actually give you a grand total of, but, yeah. Yeah, I think I said We Eat Soup had worst desert, and third, whatever you call it, grassland. That was close, I almost missed the coin. And then New Soup 2 had worst water, but second, grass and desert, which means New Soup has, third best water, third best desert, and, worst grassland, I think. Yeah. That sounds right. I feel like I'm missing a star coin. But I can't exactly remember where. I know there's a star coin under here. Or not a star coin, but a switch that reveals a star coin. I believe it always drops on the side that you're not on. So in this case, it's coming over here, and that was the, second one. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. Do I reward 4 points for number? Or maybe I just do golf scoring, where you want to have a low? Well, that doesn't really work for average. I mean, it works for average, but it makes it a bit more complicated to understand. So, I think we're gonna go with, 4 points for first place. So that would mean that, You Eat Soup has, 12 points. New Soup 2 has, plus 3 plus 1, 7 points. We Eat Soup has, 1 plus, 1 plus 2 plus 3, so 6 points. And then New Soup has, 1, 1 plus 1 for grassland, then 2 for desert, then 2 for water, so 5 points. Okay. So, yeah. 12, 7, 6, 5. Also, this is our first time getting a bonus chest at the end of one of these levels. And nice flower. The reward from those bonus chests varies depending on what timer the thing is at. You get that by getting like double, double 9, double 8, double 0, double 5, whatever. I believe if you get a double 0, it's a 1-up, and a double 9 is a star. And I don't know what the other ones are, and I feel like sometimes it also depends on what world you're in when you get it. It's, very interesting. Oh, I remember the, rainbow levels from, New Soup 2. So, those are pretty cool. Those are cool ways to do the, timer end of level reward. Though it did suck that it had to match the world number you were in. But it would be cool if they brought back the rainbow levels of sorts in Mario Wonder. It seems like the place they could do that. Though I guess the point in, New Soup 2 was to get more coins, because the whole gimmick was coins. Anyway, giant skewer tower. Yeah. Oh, right. No, it's just this one part that's underwater. I don't think it's the whole tower, if I remember correctly. Water towers aren't fun. I think all the more reason for New Soup 2 to get last place when it comes to the water world, because its water tower was actually fully underwater. Compare this to the other games where the tower may have had some water in it, but it wasn't fully submerged. You know, just one of those things where, you know, it feels important to, like, you know, be like, this game, though, I think has just enough water where it's like, yeah, that's, you know, a good chunk of water. It's good because it's the actual water world, you know, but, you know, they did a good job of balancing it out, in my opinion. I also like that the skewers are well telegraphed in this one. I'll have to go back. I haven't really played New Soup in a while, but I know that in, New Soup 2, the Water World Tower was also filled with skewers, and in We Eat Soup, it wasn't filled with skewers, but the castle was. So, I wonder if water and skewers just go together, or something. Anyway. We need the acorn, because it makes getting the last star coin there a lot easier, in my opinion. Because you can just do that and not really worry about it. About, like, having to bounce off the note blocks super precise. And I don't think it necessarily gets you, like, a whole lot here. But it can certainly help with timing. Oh, I forget. Is there a secret over there? I don't know. We got all the star coins. It doesn't matter too much. Anyway, into the boss doors we go. Oh, yeah, and in the last tower, Kamek came to power up Boom Boom. But I didn't talk about it because I think I was still talking about something. I can't remember. So, how about you go watch the last video to find out what I was talking about and, come back and tell me. But this time, last time Kamek gave Boom Boom the spin attack, like that. This time Kamek gave Boom Boom that little stompy leap. But, it doesn't matter, because we can still take him out, like, super easy. Well, the Mad Lad did get a hit on me, so, yeah. I think it would be cooler if, like, he produced a bigger shockwave when landing with that, and he hit the water and it actually knocked you back, instead of it just being, like, a small ripple, because then what's the point, you know? Whatever. Oh yeah, the Cloud of Evil is, fully developing. How tragic. So, I guess, now we're going to the Haunted Shipwreck. I'm a bit worried about being able to do this entire world in one episode, but I think I can do it. I think it might just end up being a longer episode, but after doing, the first two worlds just in one episode each, I'm really set on doing the whole series, one episode per world, mostly because, it makes for good pacing. It's like, oh yeah, we'll just do an entire world in a single episode. I mean, I could do half a world, but the problem is that, in my opinion, the towers/fortresses are a bit early in the given world to really be an effective, like, benchmark for, like, half of a world done. This is, I believe, just a 1-up. Yeah. Don't really need it, but I'll take it. So, yeah. This might be a case of I need to just kind of swim. And I need to get on that platform if I want that star coin. Right. So I guess this is just a case of me kind of waiting. Okay, there we are. Because you can't really get to that alcove by jumping out of the water, and they specifically put a ledge so that you can't fully get it. And hi, Boo Buddies. I like Boo Buddies. I like that in this one they actually make the different expressions, because I think in Mario Maker, I'm pretty sure they're just generic boos that float in a ring. Like, I am like 90% sure of that. Also, I died, and ghost houses don't have checkpoints usually. This is not a ghost house, it's a ghost ship, but whatever. Speaking of ghost houses, I want to check, how many ghost houses are there in each game? New Soup has, I believe, one in World 3. It doesn't have one in World 4. It has one in World 5. And it has one in World 7, I'm pretty sure. And I think it has one in World 6. We Eat Soup, I know, has a ghost house in World 3, World 4, World 5, and World 7. New Soup 2, similarly has a ghost house. New Soup 2 is, not similarly, but is in a unique situation where its ghost house ends up being in, it's, oh, come on, I messed up that jump. Stupid. New Soup 2 has ghost house in World 2, World 3, World 2 and World 3, and World 4 and World 5, and World 6. And it also has one in World Mushroom and World Flower. Yeah, so it has the most ghost house? Yeah. That checks out. I mean, I'm pretty sure it has a ghost house in World 3. I could be wrong. I don't think I fully fact-checked that, but yeah, compared to We Eat Soup, where, yeah. This game follows We Eat Soup and has a ghost house in World 3, World 4, World 5, and World 7, but none in World 6, 2, or 1, or 8. And I keep dying here. I should just... I don't think I have a mushroom. I have an ice flower, which would be good against fish bones. Screw it. If nothing else, yeah, we'll use the ice flower. Because we still have to really get moving if we want to do this entire world in a single episode. The problem is that I keep dying in this level. And that is the problem. Like, I could have probably have beaten this level already if I just didn't die in that one section. So, you know. So, there we go. I don't know. Where was I? Ghost houses. Yeah. So this game only has 4. We Eat Soup has 4. New Soup 2, has 7. And then, whatever the stupid game is called is, whatever, it's fine. I'll take the hit. The name of the stupid game. It's not... Then, just plain old New Soup, I believe, has 1, 2, 3, 4... I believe it also has 4, but it might have 5. I know there isn't one in World 8. And I know there isn't one in World 2 or World 1, and there's no 9th world in that game. So, I do indeed think that, indeed think that 5, if there is a ghost house in World 4 that I'm just forgetting about, but 4 I think is what I remember. Again, it's been a while since I played New Soup, so maybe I should do that. I won't do it on the channel just because don't have a DS capture card, but and I don't plan on getting one. And this series is supposed to be a collection of my thoughts on the entire New Soup series as a whole. Anyway, so yeah, I think, ghost houses are unique levels. I don't know how many are in 3D Land and 3D World, but I do really like the ghost houses that are in those games. I can remember that much. At least the ones in 3D World. 3D Lands were just okay. Anyway, we still have, we're like 4 levels down, and after this will be 5 out of however many, 5 out of 9, I think. This is a really fun level. Like, I really love this level. I love that it's like a vertical auto-scroller where you're climbing a beanstalk. Something about it is just so fun and cool. For something like that, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's like, they say they're all the New Soup games are like the same, but I think You Eat Soup is probably like one of the better, like, it has a lot of original ideas. Yes, a lot of it is not original, but, like, this level itself, very original idea. And honestly, I don't remember the meltable ice blocks from the Piranha Plants on Ice, you know, level being in any other game in the New Soup, you know, series. So, I don't know, I just think, yeah, maybe a bit underrated. I missed a star coin, and that sucks. And I feel like I know exactly where I missed it. It's like, it's one thing to miss a star coin. It's another to, like, miss it and feel like you know where it is. Anyway. So, I don't know, it's like this beanstalk level and the Piranha Plants on Ice, you know. Is it? I'll have to check that in post, but for some reason, I'm not hearing Toad say hey through my headphones. I wonder if it's just in the right ear and my right side of my headphones is acting up. Not sure on that one. But, yeah. It's like, You Eat Soup is different in the sense that the overall map is all connected, but it's not really any different than We Eat Soup, in terms of that. Like, because it still takes, like, the World 3 takes, Secret Exit takes you to World 6, World 1 and 2 take you to World 5, you know. The only difference is that World 6 doesn't have a secret exit that takes you to World 8, and World 5's secret exit takes you to World 7 instead. But still, the similarities, parallels, something to that effect is there. But I don't know, I think in terms of level ideas, sure, it uses a lot of the same enemies and stuff, but there's also, and sure, the new enemies aren't really like new enemies, but just, you know, old enemies given new forms, you know, so it's not really the same. But I will say that they do have, you know, a good chunk of, yeah, that's where the other star coin is, isn't it? It's obscured in the cloud. I knew it was over there, but I think, like, I tried to get into this alcove, like, right up here, thinking that's where the star coin is, but it's not. It's so close. Anyway, I like auto-scrollers to some extent, but once you have to replay them after already getting 100%, or after, like, once you've have to replay them just to get 100% because you missed a thing, then they become tedious, in my opinion. I'm not even gonna bother trying to go for, leap off the top. Actually, never mind, screw it, I'm gonna do exactly that. But, I would try to do a Toad impression, but it's currently, like, late-ish when I'm recording this. Not, like, super late, but, like, I mean, like, I wouldn't want to be disturbing others with my obnoxious cry late. And also, it's late in the sense that I don't want to damage my voice. Even though I don't have anything else today, I don't want to go to bed with a sore voice from doing a Toad impression. So, sorry anyone who came here to this episode just to hear my Toad impression. I promise you that next time I play as either Buckenberry or a la Gold, I will do a Toad impression. But, yeah. We're back on the ghost ship because we got the secret exit, and now we need the normal exit. Lost the squirrel. I don't need the squirrel. I don't need to be the squirrel. Man. I'm thinking about it. And you know what? I'm not really gonna talk about it because I feel like it would reveal feel a bit too much about my personal life, personally. But I just remember, like, nostalgic memories of this game. Not necessarily, like, playing it, but more so that it existed. You know? Like, it just existed. Oops. Well, I got the bonus. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. I heard the hey that time. It was just my right headphone was acting up the last 2 times that Toad shouted hey. Anyway. So, what was I in the middle of saying? We still have 4 levels left, and it's already been half an hour. But I think these levels will go slightly faster. Just because I know these levels, I think, a bit better. Slash, I'm better at the platforming in them. I didn't mean to get in a fight. Well, in We Eat Soup and You Eat Soup, you can sometimes run into enemies on the overworld. And it'll start an enemy battle where you have to take them all out and then get the chest. Though I guess in We Eat Soup you had to collect the Toad Orbs, but in this game you have to defeat all the enemies. Anyway, we get a star for that. Unfortunately, none of those items are really too useful in our current situation, so I don't know. Anyway, I really hope that in Mario Wonder, a la Gold and Buckenberry are separate characters again, just so that someone can play as a la Gold and someone can play as Buckenberry, and you don't have to choose between Buckenberry and a la Gold on the same team. Like, especially if all the characters have the same abilities aside from maybe Yoshi, you know? It's like, if they're all gonna have the same abilities, then there's no point to, like, you know, limit, you know. Well, we don't, there's a place to replenish our Yoshi, in this level, so we'll be fine. I believe it's here. Or is this a fire flower? This is a P-switch. Okay, don't really need that. What I need is a Yosh. There's a Yosh. So, there's Star Coin 2. Hopefully I can get a power-up from that. And there's all 5 of those. I do need that Yoshi. I do need Yoshi. Okay. Phew! Luckily, if he hits a geyser, he stops in place. But I do need Yoshi. This can be one of the most annoying levels to have to navigate a Yoshi through. Because any hit from a Cheep Cheep instantly means that... I'm sorry, Yoshi. It's for the sake of the Let's Play. I know I'm gonna get some flack in the comments, but you are my favorite. I just need you to know that. But given that water was shooting up, it means there's definitely a body of water under there. So Yoshi's fine. Yoshi's fine, everyone. Yoshi's fine, okay? Okay? I'm not fine. Okay. This time, we're using a squirrel suit. I don't often see the yellow toad, the a la gold flag icon for the level, for the checkpoint, because you hardly ever play as a la gold, and when you do, usually you don't die. Well, I don't usually die in this game, and if I die, it's on a harder level when I'm usually playing as, you know, Luigi or Mario. It's fine. It's not fine. Do I just die now to... Yeah, I don't think... Unless that block had a Yoshi. This is one of the most annoying levels. It's one of my favorites, but it's also very annoying for the sake that you either need Yoshi or an acorn. So... grab Yoshi, though. And, let's just go for it. But one thing I miss from, We Eat Soup is the different colored Yoshis versus this game, which only has green. Not to say that green is a bad color, but more so I'm just saying that the different colored Yoshis added a bit of variety to it. You know, it wasn't just the same old, you know, always green. I really hope there isn't a Yoshi in this, because I want to not feel like that probably had a Yoshi, didn't it? Okay, this time Yoshi made it. But this is the last Star Coin, and then the level can be over, and this is going to be a long episode purely because I died on the ghost ship a bunch, and I died on this level a couple times, and we're not going for the coins. I'm just going to go up the pipe before I have a chance to accidentally kill myself. And we can get a mushroom, and then nothing else. It's mostly for this moment right here that I love this level. It's just the rising water giant geysers. Anyway, we got another Toad Chest reward. So, and I need a drink of water. We are in the water world, and I need water. Alright. You get a star. I could use that on the next level, but I could also not. I like to hoard items, but the problem becomes this game doesn't give you enough item slots to really hoard any items. That's one thing that We Eat Soup did right. It gave you just... It'll let you hold as many of every item as you want. This game doesn't do that, and that's a bit sad. It's not a deal breaker, but it's just a bit sad. But... Up. I love how that when they sit atop the geyser, they get all serious and mad, like, we mean business, you know? The urchins, that is. I was referring to the urchins. I didn't specify my subject. Anyway. And not only can you run up walls with a mini mushroom and run across water, but you can run across vertical water. Which is interesting. Like, we've seen creatures be able to crawl up walls, you know, but I don't think I've seen a creature able to, like, crawl up water like that, at least, you know. Oh my god, what was that high-pitched, shrill scream? A la gold, come on. And they actually, like, perfectly positioned that. Anyway. They also perfectly positioned this to do that. Oh my god. They also perfectly position it for you to stop it, but it can also accidentally kill you if you did what I did any second else. Anyway. It's all 3 star coins. Let's just beat the level because I'm really worried about getting done with this episode on time, or relatively on time. Oop. Okay. A red ring right this late into the level? I'm not going for it. I just need to beat the level. Okay. We did it! Bop bop! Anyway. So, now, you might be wondering why I haven't gotten the Baby Yoshi yet. It's because the Cheep Cheep is getting in my way. That's a real cheap move. Anyway. I don't even need to grab the star. I can just do that. Anyway. And this gives me a crown that is completely useless. Well, it won't be. For long. So, yeah. There's the crown. Then, but we get the pink Yoshi for this level because an actual effect of Baby Yoshis is that, these Baby Yoshis, add extra, like, Yoshi choir sounds to the music, but also they give you improved swimming. And it's really nice, especially in this level, where you have the giant eel chasing after you. It's not an eel, it's like a... Well, I think it's actually called a dragon eel. I believe. That's what they're specifically named. But with Baby Yoshi, you can actually completely outrun him. And you either need him to break these blocks, or to have a mushroom and a good Baby Yoshi to be able to speed through them. Anyway, you could get Red Ring. I kind of wanted to, but I'm more concerned about just speeding through this level. And Baby Yoshis allow you to make short work of any water level. Go straight down here. Don't waste time, because the 2 little dragon eels are going to come for you. I lost my fire flower. That's okay. We're speeding through this level. And if I'm really good at this, at navigating this, I can probably finish this part, in the same amount of time that it took me to finish the other part, even with the backtracking. So yeah, because this is the end of the level, and we're just about to hit the 40-minute mark, so, yeah. Anyway. So now, all that's left, I believe, is the Sparkling Waters Castle. And the Toad House. I don't know if I really have room for items, nor do the Toad Houses really often give good items. They usually just give mushrooms or crowns in this game. So, here we are, Larry's Torpedo Castle. Yeah. Water Castle, and I really love this one. Honestly, I would say that this castle is probably, like, one of my favorites in the game, if not in the, new Soup series as a whole. And I'm playing it really badly because I'm being impatient, all for the sake of sticking to time management and scheduling and stuff, but you know how it is. I think the Let's Play curse of, like, you know, you do worse as soon as you start recording is less about the added pressure of recording and more about the added pressure of keeping this part, like, trying to go faster so that the part isn't super long, you know, as opposed to taking your time. So yeah, I guess it could be because the pressure of recording, because, you know, sticking to a schedule and, you know, episode time limit, you know, is a part of, you know, in front of an audience, but I think it's really more about that time trying to just speed through it, you know, because you have a schedule to stick to, type deal. I just got that ice flower. Come on, man. But, yeah. Unfortunately, you can't outrun the Torpedo Ted. I think this is the Torpedo Ted's only appearance in this game. Actually, wait, no. It has one more appearance. Why'd I come up here? There's nothing but coins up here. I think it allows me to skip a significant chunk of stuff, though, so it's not entirely horrible. Actually, it doesn't. It's literally just for the coins. Sag. But, and the torpedoes also don't stay frozen for long. And now that I think about it, are there bullet bills in this game? Like, I honestly can't remember bullet bills being in this game. Like, the common places I associate with bullet bills are mountain levels and castles, and I can't remember them in either. So, I don't know if there are bullet bills in the game. Anyway, here we are, boss door. We have all 3 star coins, so that's good. And Larry Koopa. This is probably my 6th favorite Koopaling. It's not because, like, I hate him, it's mostly because his hairstyle is kind of plain, and, you know, they added the star on his face to make him maybe look a bit more interesting, but it doesn't do much, you know. He has the light blue Koopa shell, light blue hair, pretty cool, but overall, the other thing is his main gimmick. Like, Morton is a heavyweight, you know, Lemmy is playful, but Larry is just kind of the basic one, I would say. Like, if there was any Koopaling to be like the template for the others, it would be Larry. So, I guess in that case, if he's so basic and sort of like the template, you might be wondering, why isn't he my least favorite? You know, why is he actually my, you know, 6th pick and not my 7th? And that is a question that will be answered next time! But for now, my name has been, and will be tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, and it always will be Pun Food. I gotta say that Larry's fight was definitely not exemplary.